Hello? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for being here. I hope you're excited as I am now to be here. So many companies, startups, and technology are running around. And today, that's actually what I want to talk to you about. No, my name is Miguel. I come from Huawei. No, I'm the game technical leader. And
Louder, please.
oh, louder. So, it's because I'm here and I hear myself so much. Okay, now better, everyone? Okay, thank you. So, yeah, what I was saying, no? Maybe I go this way so it doesn't do that sound, okay? Yeah, sorry. So as I was telling, no, we come from Huawei. I'm sure you know us because of the devices, no? You know our smartphones, you know our watches, PCs, whatever, but not so much that we do software and that we actually do software for developers. So one of the parts we are showing here is what we call Huawei Mobile Services, or HMS for short. Okay, and this is like a Swiss Army knife for developers. So if you have some kind of startup technology, you're doing some kind of application, you can use this technology to actually develop and grow your technology. So it's not just about Android devices, Huawei devices, it also runs on iOS, it also runs on web. So I think it's actually a complete set of tools that you can use, no? And for us to be here is actually one of our main mission is to get to know you, know, to know what you're doing, what you are imagining, and for that we have the apps app contest. That is this going around. Okay, so this will be a Huawei developer contest, and from there, if you have an application that uses any of our technology, you will apply for this registration, and you can get, like you see, a lot of prizes, 15,000 for the best games, best applications, more innovative. So I'm sure that if you're here is because you have an idea, you're working on something that is original and different. So if you are, please get that QR code or just come by, come by later. We are just around the corner and try to register, no? Because this year is going to be huge of attendance, and this is more or less like the agenda, the calendar. So registration is almost open, and you should be aware because it's just going to be open for a couple days. You know, you need to upload this application that you're developing and having been integrated. The good thing is if you are not aware, if you are not familiar with Huawei mobile services, me and my team will support you with these integrations. So if you're willing to use any of these technologies, not that you're going to be alone, like here you have the documentation, work it out. No, you can talk with more than 70 experts, technical experts that will guide you and will help you if you have any problem, bugs, or anything while the development. Okay, but okay, what I'm going to focus today is actually in what I do most, no? That is the AR, no, augmented reality, and 3D worlds, no? So Huawei wants to be part of that, and we have our own hardware for that, but also we have our own software. So for this software, we have the AR engine, and as you can see, there's already like so many use cases that you can do, no? Easy one is games you can play. No, you all know Pokemon and these kind of games, but also there are lots of other technologies or industries that can benefit from this. Now here you can see some examples. No, is used in education, in showrooms. You can use it for measurement. No, you know these last 2 years have been a lot about home improvement. So you can actually measure and preview if you buy any furniture or anything. You will see example later, and also you can actually get together all of our technology. So AR is one thing, but we also have a map solution. So for example, this one, you can have AR directions. So that will work if you will have some kind of helmet with AR or some glasses that could guide you. No, and finally for even e-commerce, if you do some kind of manufacturing that is artisan, no, it's something you can use our 3D modeling kit that I will show later, and it will help you to develop your own 3D models just with a smartphone and in less than a minute. So no need to actually have a 3D modeler working hours and hours. This is some technology you can use on your phone right now, right today. So trying to set all this technology. Now the AR engine wants to cover like all the necessities. So you can have like, okay, tracking. No, you need to track the environment and actually the person involved. No, so for the environment, it's all about getting the depth of where you are. No, detection of the planes. But if you go with the person, we will have to also be able to track it. No, so we will track the face, we will track the body, the skeleton, and also the hands. So you can use hand gestures for this, okay? And then all the motion, no? Because normally the thing about AR is not still. It's going to be something that is working all the time in your camera. You're going to move, or your subject is going to move. So it needs to adapt. And we'll see some examples of this right now. Like, why are we better? Okay. Basically, because we are mixing the best of everything. We are using our SDK that can be used in a lot of devices, but if you use a Huawei phone, it's even better because we have a dedicated chipset for that. And also, we rely on our servers. We have a part so anyone can use this technology, not just in Huawei devices. So you get an accurate and good solution from all this mix of technologies. Is the SDK, is the hardware on the device, and is the software on the server. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. Well, that should, sorry, but that is a video I wanted to, okay, now it works. Okay, so here is just a basic of all the technologies involved. Now we are doing an example and you can see how everything is about, well, three main pillars, to have this illusion, because at the end it's trying to make the illusion. Now you need to detect the planes, you need to detect the collision points, that is that place where your camera is aiming, and collides with these planes. And finally, the movement, like I said, is going to be something live. So you need to take in account all the changes that go on and on. So for using this, we need to have, first thing, environment recognition. So here you can see an example. Now we have this virtual pet that comes alive in our living room. But for that, it needs to register the whole room. It needs to do environment mesh, so it's able to understand the volumes that are actually in your play. And from there, it will need to track the image that you are putting, this virtual object that we are setting, in this case, this panda bear, And a main thing to actually get the illusion to work is about the illumination. If you cannot do a real illumination that makes sense with the rest of the scene, it's not going to feel real. So it's going to break the magic, break the illusion. So you can see, well, some of the specifications. But I think the main thing is, like, you have an up to 50% angle. So that's really like high pitch thrown, and that you can do this from a distance. It's from 0.7, so close enough to up to 4 meters. So it actually gives you a nice playing ground to develop your illusions. So when we move on to body tracking, the thing is we need to be able to capture the movement of the people. So for that, we will set up like 23 identifiable positions. But the main thing is about how much information we get from that and how good it is when there's more than one people. One of the main best things of our engine is that it allows to be have more than one people. So you can get actually motion capture for somebody that is dancing, and maybe there's 4 or 5 of them, And from that, you can actually apply it real time to an avatar at the same time. So you can see the power of the technology, that it can register and deploy the movement at the same time. For example, here you can see an example that is doing the same thing but with a face mask. So this will allow me to do live chat. I can have like a FaceTime call, and it will do this mask. And as you can see also this real-time illumination and the recognition of emoticons, like feelings. If I'm feeling happy or angry or whatever, it will deploy that kind of, how do you say? Yeah, feeling to my avatar, right? Okay. So if you want to do a gesture, well, my colleagues give a much more detailed explanation, but you can see there's points enough and you can have all the gestures. So for example, this is being used to recognize hand language signs. Okay, so with this kind of technology, you can detect all kind of signs and detect all the movement from our hand and use it as an interactive. It can be like some kind of input in your game, for example, or it can be something that just helps to develop new technology, that this app sign I was talking about, sorry. And finally, the other big thing that is coming is the 3D modeling kit. This is a software SDK that will help you actually to create these 3D models in less than a minute with just a smartphone. So you can see here an example. We are just taking these photos. No, the only special thing that we need is something that spins, or we can do the spin ourselves. Okay, but you need to get all these images, and this will connect with our technology in the server and will create a 3D model. The good thing is you can see the size. It can be as small as 15 centimeters, so you can do little figures or little toys, but you can do also 2 meters, so I can be part of my game. So this is quite handy now, and it has different applications. You can help users to include their own custom avatars, for example. No, they could load themselves and play as themselves in a game. Or if you are some kind of manufacturing like this one, you can get this 3D model and upload this content to your website. So really powerful tool, and the only thing you need is a phone. So I'm gonna show you now like some of the examples. I hope they play. Okay. Maybe not. Sorry for that. No, it didn't want it. Okay. Okay, here, so like I said, home improvement is actually a big thing, and you can see here, like with this augmented reality, you can measure your room, you can get like the lighting and everything, and you can see how the 3D models are actually applying that kind of technology, and they're showing real in space and also in feeling. So it makes the illusion that you really have those kind of devices at your house. Second example, I think is also kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever played Magic cards. No? So this is Billy Bai. It's a Chinese one, but as you can see, cards come to life. They have all these tentacles and devilish look at it. No? And finally, this is something we did with Elle that will make the magazine pop up, and you will have the models running around. No, 3D models that will make this magazine just become 3D, instead of a normal 2D. So just hope you like the examples. I'm gonna go just to make a quick introduction for the people that don't know that much about AR, but just to see how easy it is. No, I mean, at the end, like we said, it's just about making an illusion. So all you need is a camera, in this case your phone. You need a plane. It can be the floor, it can be a wall or whatever other surface, and it can be vertical or horizontal. So it can be a table, but also can be like a wall. And from there, what you will play is with these three things to actually find the collision point, the anchor that we will say, and where you will place this AR. So if you're interested, the best thing is to go to this Huawei developer and just get the AR demo. You can find it, or I can help you if you are going to be here around the day, and you can see all the examples of all the technologies. Now, this is just an easy one. It will just play this AR logo around, but we have really more complex, like the ones I said, that will recognize your skeleton, and you can get like your dancing moves into a 3D avatar or something like that if you want to try. And finally, how difficult is this for developers? Actually, it's quite easy. You can see it's only six steps, so quite fast. You just need an AR session. So when you do games, when you do AR experience, what you need is a loop, because it's a constant thread that is going to capture from the camera, do all the calculations, put the stuff in there, and then repaint it. So, and it needs to be done several times per second. So you call this, you will run this loop by calling to the session update. And then the only thing is you need to get that frame. And once you get that frame, you're going to throw, it's called a raycast, that is this ray that you will throw from the camera to actually find the collision point. So once you get that point, the only thing you need to add is well, whatever virtual object. No, so here you can see me at home. That time we were working from home, and it was just a few, I think 15 lines of code, and I had this demo running. No, so the only thing was to capture myself, get this heat test, no, that was right between my eyes, and from that I will get, well, this quick demo that is not going to show. I don't know why all videos are not playing today. Okay, so you can see quite simple, and you can the main thing you need to take is at the end you just repeat this over and over. So you can see it's actually capturing, repainting, recapturing, repainting. So if you're interested in any of this, we are available as a standalone SDK, but we also work with the main engine. So if you work with Unity, Cocos, or HTML5 technology, we have plugins that will help you, and we have even our own IDE that will help you through all the pipeline to develop. Okay, so really thanks a lot for your attention. I hope it was some kind of useful, and I'm gonna be here all day. So if you're interested to this, if you are doing something new, if you would like to talk just about AR and its possibilities, I just welcome you to go just right over the corner and have a chat with me. Thanks a lot. I don't know if anyone had a question. I missed that part. Sorry. Some question. Okay.
I'm wondering what is Huawei's take on the metaverse, or if that's a buzzword or not, like for you.
Well, I think Huawei's position is we are exploring the possibilities. No, I'm sure that you can see. No, AR is something that is maybe more. Like up to date, no, that it's already launched and being used and explored. But for Metaverse, I think we're finding the right thing. We have our own set of glasses, you know, and we are working on that, the same thing. We are trying to use it in our main problems right now that are, well, entertainment is a big problem, no, that we want to solve, but also about productivity. There's a lot that is being done on that thing. So same thing, if you want to be updated, just let me know, I'll give you my card and I'll keep you posted on this. But yeah, like the rest of the companies, we're just doing prototypes, models, we're testing on people and trying to get the best hardware now that is mainly my focus, no, or my opinion is that you need to get it to be portable, no, so you don't need huge sets, and the battery is also a real big problem. So our devices is only 125 grams. It's really small and portable one, and it plays with the battery of your phone. So I think we are getting there. So now we are actually encouraging developers and anyone that has good ideas to join us and make the future together. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just wanted to talk about the one slide I saw earlier. That was actually the first AR example you show us about the magnetic ball that was rolling around the buildings on the first video. One thing that was quite mind-blowing, in fact, was that in the reflection of the ball, there was the objects near the ball, but also the sky. I didn't know, for this example, did you scan with the device the whole scene around, or does it, with like ray tracing experience, does it recall all the reflections of the items in the asset?
Yeah, this demo was done only with the phone. I mean, so we didn't have any extra 360 camera or anything going on, but it will allow, like I said, now that the biggest thing about the environment tracking is just getting all the reflections, the light, and doing all this, so it really understands what's going on. No, it's not just about making the picture, but making 3D model and 3D understanding of the space you're looking at. So it will take in account everything, no? Like the planes, like I said, horizontal and vertical, so you also had the building there, and then the reflections and the ray tracing to actually have a real illusion. Because if not, it's just gonna be like something you put on top, but it won't work the same way. Okay, thank you. So, thanks a lot, hope you have a great show.